Hagar and Ishmael sent away. Genesis 21:8, 21:21. The story of Hagar and Ishmael being sent away, as depicted in Genesis 21:8, 21, is a poignant narrative that explores themes of family conflict, divine providence, and the plight of the marginalized. It offers profound insights into the complexities of human relationships and the enduring presence of God's grace and mercy in the midst of hardship. The narrative unfolds with the birth of Isaac, the long-awaited son of Abraham and Sarah, in fulfillment of God's promise. As Isaac grows and is weaned, Abraham prepares a great feast to celebrate the joyous occasion. However, the festivities are marred by tension and conflict, as Sarah observes Ishmael, her son, by her Egyptian maidservant Hagar, mocking Isaac. Sarah, deeply troubled by Ishmael's behavior and concerned about the potential threat he poses to Isaac's inheritance, demands that Abraham cast out Hagar and her son from their household. Despite Abraham's distress at the prospect of sending away his son, God reassures him that he will also make a great nation of Ishmael, as he is also Abraham's offspring. The next morning, Abraham provides Hagar with bread and a skin of water and sends her and Ishmael away into the wilderness of Beersheba. As they wander in the wilderness, their provisions soon run out, and Hagar, desperate and despairing, places Ishmael under a bush and moves away from him, unable to bear seeing him die. In her anguish, Hagar cries out to God, who hears her distress and intervenes on her behalf. God sends an angel to comfort Hagar and assures her that he has heard the voice of Ishmael, promising to make him into a great nation. He directs her to lift up Ishmael and take hold of him, for he will become the father of a great people. As Hagar lifts up her eyes, she sees a well of water nearby, and she fills the skin with water and gives Ishmael a drink, saving him from certain death. God's provision of water in the wilderness serves as a tangible expression of his care and compassion for the marginalized and vulnerable, affirming his commitment to provide for those in need. The narrative concludes with a description of Ishmael growing up in the wilderness of Paran and becoming an expert archer. He marries an Egyptian woman, and his descendants settle in the desert regions of Arabia, fulfilling God's promise to make him into a great nation. The story of Hagar and Ishmael being sent away in Genesis 21:8, 21 is a powerful testament to the faithfulness and compassion of God towards the marginalized and oppressed. It underscores the enduring presence of God's grace and mercy in the midst of hardship, offering hope and reassurance to those who find themselves in the wilderness of life's struggles. In summary, the story of Hagar and Ishmael being sent away in Genesis 21:8, 21 is a poignant narrative that explores themes of family conflict, divine providence, and the plight of the marginalized. It offers profound insights into the complexities of human relationships and the enduring presence of God's grace and mercy in the midst of hardship. Through the example of Hagar and Ishmael, the narrative invites readers to reflect on the faithfulness and compassion of God towards those who find themselves in the wilderness of life's struggles.